Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Jay. I've been gone for a minute, and it's because a lot of horrible shit has happened to me in the last couple of weeks. I'm not gonna get into it, but let's get into the horrible shit that's happening to other people, because that's gonna make me feel better. This is Catfish. We're talking about this is the episode with Markie and some other person whose name does not stay in my head. I don't remember. But here's the thing. This week, first of all, what? Like, when I heard like kidnapping and like insane asylums and like what? Like, I don't understand. Like, I've heard some like Whoppers in my time. You know what I mean? But this was a double Whopper with cheese, bacon, egg, tomatoes, and everything else you can get on it. What the hell is happening? So let's get it off to the beginning. First of all, there's two lesbians, okay? We knew a lesbian episode was coming. It had to. I mean, did they have a gay episode this season? I don't know. They had an episode where a gay dude came out and was like, hey, I was me the whole time. Thanks for the dick pics or whatever. That's gross. Oh, but anyway, so it's this chick, and she's like, she's been talking to this girl for a while, a couple months, and they're having this nice little thing, and then she buys her a ticket. First of all, this girl has nothing. She's living in a motel. Her family has disowned her. They've like, you know what? This is not happening. That's not happening. They got rid of her. You know what I mean? They put her out on her ass. And so she's living on her own. She's working and she's living in this thing, and she's just doing everything to stay afloat. And she takes time and money out to buy this chick a plane ticket to come see her because they're in love. And the day she comes see her, nobody can find her. Her parents they call the parents, don't know. They calling everybody, don't know. You know, nothing. We get nothing. And then it comes out a couple days later, she's like, so I got kidnapped by this guy. He kidnapped me, and I'm calling you from an insane asylum. He put me in an asylum. What? Whackity schmackity. Like, this is happening, and like when you hear that, you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be great. Go ahead, be crazy. And so they do this whole thing, and they start interviewing people and talking to people and trying to find out about her. Turns out her Facebook page is real. Her Instagram is real. The people they came in contact with, they know her for real, and she has a boyfriend, ex-boyfriend or whatever, and he's like, yeah, this bitch lies about everything. She told me she was black. Like, she lies about everything. She didn't say she was black, but like, you know what I mean? That's the kind of person she is. She's a liar, like a full-blown liar. So all this stuff is happening, and they're like, oh, okay, this is not good at all. You should be very, 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 very worried. And then this one guy tells her, first of all, she would not like to Skype with the chick that she's been with. Markie doesn't like to Skype with the chick that she's been talking to this whole time. She will not Skype. She will not get on camera. She will not prove her existence, basically. And this guy at school is talking to them, and they're like, oh yeah, she's always on Skype with her girlfriend or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I want to stay with my babe. So with my head, I get two things. One, either she's faking it, like, people love me, I'm on with her Skype, don't talk to me right now. Or she's really Skyping with some chick. We never get the information about that. We never know what that is. We never know. But like, it's just weird. You find all this stuff, and they try to get in contact with her. They find her address. Well, they find an address that the phone is registered to or everything, and they find all this information. They know where she is. They find all this stuff out, and they call her, and she's like, ooh, yeah, okay. Oh, but on her Instagram page, she was like, I'm damaged and crazy, and I like it, and it gets me off. I like to cut myself and lick it. Like, it was a lot of weird stuff on her Instagram thing, and like, this is just like science. This bitch is crazy. Like, this bitch is crazy. Like, she's crazy. You know what I mean? So it's going back and forth. They find out where she is. They go to see her. Guess what happens when they go to see her? Because this just never happened to Catfish before. She wasn't around when they needed to get in contact with her. How fucking crazy is that? She didn't answer the phone once they got to town. That's never happened on Catfish before. Never. Right? So they go through a very, very intense session of geotagging and all this stuff to locate where she lives. I don't know how they pinpointed it and how they did it, but they found out where that bitch lived. And they went to her house, talked to her dad. She left the night before with some friends and didn't come back. It was a bunch of weird shit. But we fast forward because I'm running out of time. Here's the thing. They meet and she's like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. I want to hug and kiss you and just take you in my arms. And they're like, whoa. Whoa, you got a lot of shit to explain before any of that happens. Right? They're like, what happened with the kidnapping? And she says, oh, well, I didn't really get kidnapped. And they're like, what the fuck is the laugh about? And she said, well, this guy, he told me, because I had a dream that if I go to New York, I'd die. And he told me that if I came with him and repented and went to the mountains with him, he would be... And I'm like, what type of cult shit is this? You went to the mountains with some guy because he told you repenting would stop you from dying if you go... like, what? And they were like, look, bitch, you got a history of being a liar. So you got to come with some real... I need some paperwork. You know what I mean? It sounds like you got swept up into some religious cult or whatever. Did you kill like a lamb or something? Because I feel they do that. Was that part of it? And so all this is happening, and they're talking about it, and she's like, yeah, I have a lying problem. I lie a lot. And, you know, I'm a 7-foot black man. It's cool. And they're like, no, you're lying again. You're lying. And she's like, oops. I will never lie again. You're lying right now. You're lying. You know what I mean? And they're going back and forth, and they're like, look, just put it all out there. And she comes at the girl with this old, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love me type bullshit. And like Neve's like, whoa. Stop that. Let's get back to what's happening. You are smooth. You're a terrible person. I can see that. Deep inside, you're a liar. And you just pull this movie shit on her. And she's going to fall for that and then be like in love with you until you decide that the ghost in your head has told you that the only way to keep living is to be by eating vegans. Not eating vegan food. Eating people who are vegans. And then you're going to jail for murder. You know what I mean? Calm down. That was a long way to go for that joke that I just made up. Anyway, but like the whole thing came out and it's just weird. Like they turned out to be like okay-ish friends. None of the licky is going down. There wasn't going to be any sticky at all. Well, I don't really know the mechanics of lesbian sex. I would imagine there was some. That's neither here or there. Let's not talk about it. But it turned out to be a weird episode. Maybe the weirdest one so far. Anyway, I'm back. I'm going to do a video right now after this for the episode of Catfish that came on last night. Last night, the 6th. So, I'll see you there. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.